Hello everyone, I hope you are doing well. About a month ago, I received this question. How do you rotate an image in a PDF file by degrees? I have never needed to rotate or turn an image in a PDF file by degrees, but it seems that there are people who are searching for the answer, and there are times you might need to rotate an image or a photo in your PDF file to a certain degree. Therefore, I decided to make this tutorial. I assume you don't have the original file or the application that created your PDF file. So, how can we do it? In the first part of this video, I will use a trackpad to rotate the image. In the second part, I assume you don't have access to a trackpad, so I will use the Pages application to rotate or turn the image by an angle and then copy and paste it into my PDF file. I am currently using macOS Monterey version 12.5.1. Let's start. I have a PDF file here on my desktop. First, I'll right-click on it and select Duplicate from the drop-down menu. It would be better to work on a copy of your file in case something goes wrong. Then put the original file in a folder to keep your desktop tidy. And you will know which file you are working on. Next, I'll right-click on my copy and select Open with Preview. I have one image and some text in this PDF file. I want to rotate this image. The end result will look like this. To rotate the image by degrees, I'll take a screenshot of the image by holding down Shift plus Command plus 4 on my keyboard. The keyboard combo turns the cursor into crosshairs. Then I'll click and drag the crosshairs over the image area. Once I am happy with the selection, I'll release the mouse button and the screenshot will appear on my desktop. If you paste a rotated image over the image in your PDF file, you will get two overlapping images that look like this. And that's the result we don't want to get. The solution is to cover this photo or make it invisible. To do it, click on the markup icon in the toolbar, then click on Shapes, and from the drop-down menu, select a rectangular shape. You will get this dialog box. The content behind this annotation will not be deleted, which means you cannot hide this image permanently. Later, I'll teach you how to hide this image permanently if you want to. But for now, you have to change the rectangular color to match the PDF background. The rectangular has a green color. Yours could be a different color or no fill color. It depends on how you previously used this tool. To change it to white, go to the toolbar, click on the fill color icon and select white. To change the border color, click on the border color icon and select white from the color palette. Now use the hand tool to drag the rectangular over the image and resize it if necessary. Once you are happy with the result, go to File and save your changes. In the following steps, open your image in the Preview application. And press Command plus A on your keyboard to select the entire image. You will see marching dashes around the image with 8 resizing handlers. Make sure this window is active. Now press Command plus C to copy the image to the clipboard. Then paste the image over the original one by pressing the Command and V keys on your keyboard. I'll repeat. Paste the image over the original one. Then use the hand tool to move the picture around to ensure it has been pasted. Now press Command plus C again to copy this photo to the clipboard. Next, open your PDF file, or if it's already open, click on it to bring it forward and press the Command and V keys to paste the picture into your PDF document. Then use the hand tool to reposition the image and resize it if necessary. To rotate the picture by degrees, first go to System Preferences, click on the trackpad icon, ensure Rotate is selected, and close the window. Next, click on the image with the hand tool. Then put your left and right index fingers on your trackpad and move one finger up and one finger down to rotate the image. Once you are happy with the result, save your changes. And delete this one because I will be using it again. Now, what would you do if you didn't have a trackpad? In the second part of this tutorial, you will learn how to rotate or turn an image using the Pages application. Let's start. First, open the Pages application. It is in your Applications folder, or just type Pages in the Spotlight search box and press Enter on your keyboard. Next, click on the New Document button and double-click on a blank document. Drag your image to the Pages document and resize it by dragging its selection handles. If you don't like your image with sharp corners, you can make them round. To add rounded corners to your image, click the Style button first. Next, from the drop-down menu below the image styles, select Picture Frame. Then click on the arrow to choose a frame style with rounded corners. And use the scale slider to adjust the roundness to your liking. Finally, if the reflection is selected, deselect it to eliminate it. Now, click on the Arrange button in the upper corner and scroll down to see the Rotate wheel. Click on the Rotate wheel to turn your photo to the angle you want. Once you are happy with the rotation, right-click on the picture and from the drop-down menu select Copy to copy your image or photo to the clipboard. Make sure the image has been copied. Don't close this window. Drag it to a corner on your desktop. You might need to return to this document if you decide to readjust the rotation of your photo. Now, open your PDF file by double-clicking on it. From the File menu, click New from Clipboard. You should see your image in a new document. If you can't see it, you will have to return to the Pages application and copy the image to the clipboard again. Next, press Command+A on your keyboard to select the entire image. Then press Command+C to copy the image to the clipboard. After that, paste the image over the original one by pressing Command and V keys on your keyboard. To ensure that the image has been pasted over the original one, use the hand tool to move the image around. Now, press Command+C again to copy this picture to the clipboard. Next, press the Command and V keys to paste the picture into your PDF document. Then use the hand tool to reposition the image and resize it if necessary. If you are not happy with the angle of your picture, return to the Pages application, rotate the picture to the angle you want, follow the previous steps and paste the image into your PDF file. Finally, save your file. However, even after saving your file, you might notice that the pasted images can be moved around. If you want to keep the position of your images fixed, first save your PDF file in PostScript format by pressing Command plus P to open the print dialog box. Then select Save as PostScript from the drop-down menu. Name your file, for example, PostScript. Make sure desktop is selected and click on Save. To save your PostScript file as a PDF, first open the PostScript file. Press Command plus P to open the print dialog box again. Then select Save as PDF. Name your file, for example, PDF 4. Make sure desktop is selected and click on Save. Now, if you open your PDF file and click on your images, you will notice that their position are fixed and the images underneath are invisible. I hope you found this tutorial helpful, and I would appreciate it if you could click on the subscribe and like buttons to encourage me to make more videos for you. Thank you for watching.